Hello and welcome to the Art Box. We're going to use that way of drawing that I know you like and find exciting. And I, of course, have my friends, the Art Box bunch, to help me. So, what should we draw today? Well, all the ideas and subjects are out on the board here. Now, the kingfisher, that's very colourful, isn't it? That would be very nice. I know. We'll have the car. Any of you lot drive? Well, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? Oh, I like those. For later, perhaps. Now, the basic drawings for the car. Not the car we saw just now, because, as you know, we always do a small one first. So, here we go. Little car. We need lines going across. 1, 2, 3, 4. That on the ends. Bit going up there. And we'll have wheels. One there. Very rough and rugged, and a wheel there. And another wheel down there. Now for the sheet of paper to go over the top. And we can use the smaller pen to make the drawing proper. Now we start here and make a nice curve of the bonnet up to the windscreen. And there's the windscreen. And the driving wheel. Line goes back to the rear of the car and then goes down there. And there's the spare wheel. On the back we have one of those, you know the cars that the hood comes up and goes over the top? Well, the hood is folded down the back, you see, because we're having an open car. There is the hood folded down. Headlamp is there. Bit of bumper. We're going to have a wheel there and a wheel there. I'll show you something about a wheel. See that? Top of a fruit can. Plastic, you know, one of those things. Marvellous for drawing wheels. You make the hole, of course. You do that. Cuts out quite easily. Do that roughly. Then get a piece of sandpaper, roll it up, and just put it down in the hole and rub it round and round and round until you've got a really good circle. And that makes very good wheels, as you can see. The tyres can be seen by just drawing as carefully as you can, something as near as you can, and the same, of course, with the centre of the wheel. Has those sort of straight mudguard features that go like that. Has a door. Yeah. Usually have a line, don't you, of some sort that goes along like that. Now for some colour. Actually, before the colour, we'll just put a little bit of black in there so that we know there's a lot of darkness under the car behind the wheels. Yeah, that makes it look far better. I think we'll have our car green. That would be rather pleasant. Green paint stick. Going to leave a little white gap there. You know, when the sun shines, you often see if there's a bit of a curve to the metal, you get a white reflection. With these paint sticks, it's quite a good plan to go over again. Then if there's been any sort of, it doesn't look too good. It looks better if you go over again, and then the green is nicely put on. Good, that's fine for colour. While we think about it, we'd better put a roadway or something so that the car is standing on something. And dark a bit, of course. Shadow under the car, bit of road. Greys we want now, greys, 2 greys, 1 light grey. I think that's dark enough. That's not bad at all. I know tyres are black, but these tyres can be grey. And then just show a little bit round like that, you know, round the hubcap, steering wheel, those bits there. That can go over the green, that's all right, and we'll put a darker line along the bottom. And of course, the spare wheel. I nearly forgot to grey in the spare wheel. And we to this little pen to put in the driver. There. Here he is, looking like one of the Beatles from the old days. That sort of hairstyle. There we are. Just give him a little bit of colour. And I think we shall leave it at that. There we are. That's it. There, Rex. See what you can do with that. Right, on to the second drawing. Paper over the top. Pen ready. And off we go. Now again, a nice gentle line up, and we'll take it straight along the length of the car. Now there's a curve underneath the sheet of paper, but we take a straight line to the top and then curve it down to there. Steering wheel in there. An underline to the top. We stop there. Make that effect. Headlamp. Underline. Continues but goes up just a little bit. Rear lights and stuff down there. Sort of ventilation system, and we get these lines making their own pattern like that. Our old friend, just to get really nice round wheels. Is that level? Yeah. There we are. Hello. What are they up to now?
No. No. Huh? Oh.
Oh dear, dear, oh dear. Now, wheel has a little design in the middle, like that. What we can do here is get a nice, really dark piece behind the wheel. You see a much, much wider mudguard feel than the other little car that we did just now. Now what it needs is some colour. I'm going to use a blue, quite a light blue. Not all over by any manner of means. The thing to do here is to make it look as though the car is sort of metallic. So you leave lots of white about it. And especially there, and that great sweep up to the back of the car. That little blue feeling on anything that might be silver or metal. Bit of grey on the wheels. Bit of grey on the underline. Need that blue again coming over the wheel here. Another little bright spot of colour we need. That's it, like that. Little feel of grey under there because we probably see a bit of the roof, and it's dark in there, and that just about makes it. I don't think we need to do any more to that now. Now, if of course you make your car like that, do cut it out and find a background for it. I mean, either make one yourself or find one. And if your car is light in colour, make a really dark sort of coloured background, and with lots of horizontal shapes and lines about it, it'll look very speedy. Hello? What's this? Oh, you were doing so well. Hope they can fix that. That's my licorice allsort. Well done. Well, that's all I'm afraid for another programme. Don't drive too fast. Oh. Seems a pity to waste it. Bye. See you next time.